Hello, this is Gina, and this is my third vlog, my second day to be vlogging, and I was really surprised yesterday at just how therapeutic it was. I don't know, I guess I didn't expect that. So I was actually looking forward to today and being able to do that. So, as far as my stats go, I am on round 1, phase 2, day 1. And I'm also really surprised at how glad I am to be out of phase 1. I thought that that part would be the fun part, and it really wasn't. And I don't know if that's because I wasn't hungry because of the HCG. It seemed like I was less hungry than I normally am, even though I'm normally not hungry during the day. But it just seemed very forced, and just, I didn't like that. So it made it very hard for me to eat what all I was supposed to eat. Apparently I succeeded because I gained 4 pounds during loading. So I initially started out, prior to loading and starting all this, 206.5. And I gained 2 pounds day 1 of loading, 2 pounds day 2 of loading. So as of this morning, I was at 210.5. And so, so far today it's been really good. I noticed that I got hungry kind of early, which was surprising, but considering how yesterday was. And so about 11:30, I guess, I fixed something to eat. I was about a 3. I'm doing the hunger scale and, you know, trying to gauge it that way because just like yesterday, I don't respond well to forced feeding, feeling like I'm compelled to eat something. With the schedule the way mine is, very unpredictable hours, and so it's just, if I feel like I have to eat or I've messed up, that's not going to work for me. So anyway, I'm doing the hunger scale, and so I ate today. Kim, thank you so much again for coming over yesterday and cooking with me and helping me prep. So I had some delicious salsa that we prepared last night and some shrimp, and it was good. And some spinach and some dressing that I made with approved stuff. So it was good and it was satisfying. And my cat was obnoxious because she kept smelling the shrimp and she jumped on the counter and then she was hovering and it was crazy. Normally she could care less about my food. So I don't know, that tells me something, like maybe if I'm eating more like an animal, it must be good. Like it's natural. Because she doesn't care about my Kit Kats. So anyway, I thought that was really funny because she has not bothered me about food, I think, ever. And I've had her for over a year. Today she was all over me. She wanted my food. So I took that as a sign that I must be doing something right. So anyway, I left early to pick my daughter up from school today because I did notice, I was brave and actually watched my videos. And I noticed that I really rarely take my eyes off the road, and I was trying to determine whether or not that was because I don't like looking at the video that I'm filming, or because I'm just like that. I'm real funny about taking my eyes off the road when I drive. I hardly ever do it. It bugs me in movies when people sit there and they turn and they talk to the person for 20 seconds, and I'll sit there and notice I'm counting. It irritates me. So I think it's just that I'm afraid to take my eyes off the road when I drive. So I thought I'd come early and sit in the parking lot and look like a freakazoid if somebody pulled up. But most likely they'll think I'm just Skyping or something like that. So, questions. My drops, the instructions in my drops say that I'm supposed to take 8 to 10 drops 3 times a day. Now, Kim, I noticed that you took 10 2 times a day. So I don't know if that's a difference in the type of drops or just a difference in instructions, but just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not sure what people are doing when it comes to how many drops they're taking. So I didn't know if that would matter that much, but I've just been doing, really I've been doing 10, and then I've been doing about 8, and then I've been doing 10 at night. So that's what I've done since day 1 of loading. I'm feeling good. I ran across another friend of mine who I remembered just by chance that she had started HCG back in November. or somewhere around there. It was the last time I saw her was in November. And so I reached out to her, and she was very excited for me, and so we're gonna chat about that. And I don't think she's vlogging. I don't think she's within the community. So I'm gonna encourage that and try to introduce her to the community if that's something she wants to do. And she's been doing it through a doctor and with injections, and so I think she might be a little more isolated with what she's doing and not as much in the community. So maybe that would be good for her to get into this. And I don't know, I'm excited about the possibilities. I'm not so much thinking about, oh, you know, when I'm skinny and what it's going to be like and all that. It's different this time. It's not this mission to look a certain way. It's not like it was when I was in college, where it's about wearing that little black mini skirt and all of that. It's more about, I'm going to feel like I have more integrity. Like I'm going to know that I am doing best by myself, and that's going to make me feel good about myself and make me more proud. It's like, because weight is something that is obvious and is seen, it often makes me feel this sense of shame that, oh, you know, people know that I'm not living this healthy lifestyle. That, I don't know, it's like when you're a parent, like you're not doing best by your kid, by not taking care of yourself, and that it's obvious. You know, I have a dirty little secret that I was a smoker for years, and that was one of those things that after I had a child, and I was able to quit smoking when I got pregnant, or right before I got pregnant, because I did the IUI, and I was able to not smoke for a year after I had her, and that was actually fairly easy. I don't know why, but I guess doing something for somebody else, I was able to do that. And then a lot of stress happened, a lot of things happened, and I picked it back up again, and I didn't quit until July the 2nd of this year. And I've been smoke-free since then. I actually did it with the e-cigarette, and that was so easy for me. It was just a miracle. I went and got one, and I used it, and for me, it was just easy. It was totally easy. I didn't buy any more cigarettes after that, and I liked the convenience that I could do it anywhere at any time, and that didn't make me use it more than I did. I wasn't smoking much. It was like maybe half a pack a day, maybe, not quite. One pack would last me 3 days, so I guess a third of a pack. And so anyway, I would notice that instead of like smoking the whole cigarette, you know, you would just smoke like a little bit of the e-cigarette. You just take 2 or 3 puffs. So if anybody's out there that smokes, that wants to quit, I highly recommend getting e-cigarettes. I got them at a cigar store. They sell them at, I think, Walgreens too, and places like that. But the ones I got, I really liked. And I just noticed over time, I just started using them less and less. And I probably haven't even used that in 3 or 4 weeks. So it's been great. So that's good. So I feel better about that. And you know, now it's like, okay, now what's left? You know, what else is there to improve upon? And that's the biggest thing. It's always been that scary thing in my life, which was, okay, I've got to tackle the weight issue, because I've been there, done that, and succeeded as far as the numbers on the scale go several times, but in a horribly destructive way, and I never ever want to do that again. And I remember something Oprah said once. She said that once you have children, you forfeit the right to be self-destructive, and that's always rang in my head. It's always rang true, and yet I have not always followed that. So I'm trying. I want to be healthy for her. I think it's hitting me now. She just started kindergarten. I've got more time on my hands. I'm able to just sit and contemplate